Well, 1967 Dodge Coronet, one of my favorite cars. I've had a couple of them around here. But unfortunately, or fortunately, who knows, this one here it's just all taken apart. Story is, the gentleman passed away. I've known about this car and a few other ones he had in the backyard a couple years ago. And then I seen one of the cars up for sale, so I stopped by the house. And sure enough, gentleman passed away and his son was selling the Coronets he had, so that's how I got this one. But anyway, let me do the walk around with you. Let me show you what we're working with. I'm thinking we just do a long build series on this. I'll slowly put it together, kind of throw videos out as they come in between other stuff, because one, this is going to take a while, and two, the cashola on doing stuff like this is it comes out fast out of the bank account. So 1967, just a regular Joe. It was a big block car, but there's very minimal rust in this. I mean, you got a little bit of Bondo around the wheel wells, but nothing crazy compared to most of the crap I pull around here. But I am missing some bumpers, the front fender on this side. I have the door. And we'll see. I'm going to start pulling all this stuff out here slowly, and we'll see what we're working with. But here's what happened. As you can see, the gentleman took it all apart, and that was the end of that. Story of my life. I've heard so many stories I see so many cars like this all the time. Guys get all motivated, they take the stuff apart, life happens, and this is how they get left. So anyway, we'll work with it. We'll work with what we have. We'll see if we can't get the stuff back together. I love it. There's like the trunk pans are perfect in this thing. Trunk lips are perfect. A little hole right here, nothing big. But anyway, yeah, that's her in a nutshell. So build series, let's keep on rolling. Alright guys, we got the car inspected, have a title on the way. That's always a bonus, especially around here. That means I could drive this bad boy. I'm thinking long term, maybe like a build series. As I don't have things going, we'll throw this up on the old YouTube. You guys can kind of get invested in it, kind of like you did the old beep beep, and we could, you know, slowly build it. And what I'm thinking here is I'm not doing like restoration, let's make it a original 67 Coronet, yada yada. I'm thinking super stock, the old super stock style, just bare bones. You know, have the 440 in it, we got the 4-speed, I got the 410 gears. Put it back together the best it could be. I'm thinking about putting a backyard paint job on it, maybe letter it, poor boys or something on the back of the tire. I don't know. I definitely want to make it a super stock where you kind of cut the wheel wells out just a little bit, and then you could stick one of them crazy tires on the back. That's what I'm going for. I think that's where the build's kind of going. I think that's what I'll do. So anyway, let's clean her out. Let's kind of see what we're working with. I was kind of nervous about cleaning this thing out. One, because I'd get it inspected for a title. Two, I don't have nowhere to put all this crap. But what I do have right here is a 1967 parts car for this car, and I'll just throw all the stuff in there. All right, this is her in all her glory, super stocker. Anyway, let's just start getting into it. First thing we got is the steering column with some Grant go-kart steering wheel on here. I do have 3 other steering columns with the original steering wheels, but they're Prindle, you know, column shift steering columns, and this one is 2. Unfortunately, I don't have a 4-speed, but that's okay though. We could cut it and make it into a 4-speed. What's nice about this parts car is there's no front window, so we could just start slamming stuff inside of it. Okay, this box here, we got dipstick. These are always nice to have. Got some linkage. Nothing crazy. It's all part of the automatic kick down, all that bull crap that goes with it. The infamous door cranks and door latches. Got some old kick panels. So if we're gonna make this into a super stock, we don't need a lot of this stuff anyway, but it is nice to have.
Messing around, calling all you freaks and nerds. You're just missing what you want.
We got another, oh look here. Here we go. That's a good piece right there. I was hoping to find that fender tag, man, in a bag or something. No love on that. Yeah, look at that dash. That's pristine. 440, man. I wonder what car this one came out of. This one or that other one. I got the heater boxes. That's heavy. This one's cracked, unfortunately. Still good though. It's a different style. 67 Coronet. I wonder what that one is then. So that was a 71 Coronet. That's what the tag said. And the other one was the 67. Nice dipstick. Here's the rest of the wiring harness. That's nice to have. I see some nice things that's going to help out in this build. One is got all the bezels for the headlights. So you got the brake pedal assembly, which I'm not going to be using this. I want to do a 4-speed, so it's nice to have though. I think I got a couple of them in here. Headlight bezels. We got some bumper brackets. These are nice to have. We got the emergency brake lever. Wow, that's nice. Dang, you got a lot of these bezels. Just can't figure out what the original color was or which ones went to here. I guess it was like a real light blue. Because this one here is like a light green. Like a light blue, light green. And I see no resemblance of light green being on it. I do see a resemblance of some light blue, but we'll figure it out as we peel this thing back here, peel the onion back. Got some nice shades. I'm just wondering if they'll work for, yeah, these will work for safety glasses. They're not too scratched up. All right, look at this trunk. I wanted to show you how nice this car is for a project anyway. But I mean, look at the trunk pans and the quarters. It's pristine as can be. They did a new, like I said, somebody was having this car restored. They did a new, where the spare tire goes, this is all new right in here. But as far as everything else, I see a couple little holes right there. Might be able to weld them up. Other than that, a couple right in here. The infamous trunk lip, they always go bad right in that area. But the windows are in it, which is real nice. Looks like you put new rubber in it too. Hopefully that's in there, not gonna like pop out. I don't know, I did bring this thing home on a trailer and it didn't pop out, so probably good. Let's go ahead and get her vacuumed. Let's pressure wash her. And yeah, let's just keep on going. Well, she's all clean. I kind of threw some, I don't know, some bigger wheels in the back, Steelies up front. I'm kind of getting some ideas of what I want to do with this thing. Now, a super stock, the one I'm going for, wheel wells are cut out, so you could jam that big old fat bad boy. It sticks out, but it goes up in the car, so it's not all raked out like, you know, back in the 70s, which is cool, and that's my style. But on this one, I'm trying to do a super stocker, and I'm just trying to get some basic ideas of how, basically the lay of the land, how she's gonna look, you know, and then just kind of, they always just kind of build themselves. I never really, maybe I set out a baseline, but then they just kind of put themselves together. It's kind of weird the way that works. But what I did find out is, and I'll show you, this car has a senior parking permit from Princess Anne High School, 2002, 2003. So, I mean, really, it hasn't been off the road that crazy long. And if you went to Princess Anne High School in Virginia, so I guess it's a Virginia car, hit me up. Maybe it was your car, who knows, it made its way to North Carolina. But I did find out, remember I was telling you, I wanted to find out what color it was, basically it was. And it was like a baby blue. It was really weird, light, it was a real light blue. I seen inside the fuel door, inside there, you can see it was a baby blue. Let me show you, and maybe you guys, and I could get in my book and look, but for you guys who are real gurus with the paint, you can tell me what color this is. And this is kind of the color I want to go back with, I'm thinking. I'd like to keep them as original as I can. So as you can see right here, it reminds me of like a real light baby blue. So anyway, that's her. I appreciate you guys following along with me. We washed it, we got all the parts out, we kind of got an inventory of what we're gonna do. I don't know, leave me a comment, let me know what you guys think. We'll tell you, well, it's gonna be definitely not a ground up restoration. We're going for a super stock, so bare bones, 4-speed, big block 440, 410 gears in the back, and I have all that stuff just kind of laying around here. So I don't know. My name is Brad, Poor Boys Garage. Let them rip, not rot. Keep on saving them. Don't send them to the crusher. We hate that. And we are out.